So with the introduction of Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 1, we got a brand new, I guess, mechanic, if you will, called Augments. Now, Augments work in a way that they're kind of like perks. If you played any other kind of game that uses perks, for example, like Call of Duty, it's kind of like that. But unlike, games like Call of Duty, you're not going to be selecting them. There's a little bit of more randomized and RNG. So I'm going to talk about exactly what these Augments are. I'm going to give you a list on every single one currently in the game as of launch. Now, there's a good chance that Epic Games is going to be adding more as time goes on, so do keep that in mind that if you're watching this maybe later on in Season 1, or maybe in Season 2 or Season 3, then at that point we may have more Augments that have released. It's very likely that that is going to be the case. So again, this is as of launch, the full list. I'm going to explain how to unlock them, which is a little bit finicky, if you will. So if you guys do enjoy this one, and be sure to stick around for more. We talk about the games, play the games here on the channel, a little bit of a variety of content, and all that good stuff. So let's not waste any time, and let's just kind of jump straight into this. So the way that this works is while you're playing any kind of match, right? So it could be battle royale, it could be no builds, it could be team, it could be whatever you want, right? Team rumble, whatever you're playing. As the game progresses, you're going to basically unlock the ability to select Augments, and you're going to know because on the right hand side of your screen it's going to pop up, and if you're playing on controller it's going to be like right on the D-pad, for example, to bring up the menu. Now again, this is kind of a time-based thing. As time progresses, I'm not entirely sure if getting kills and doing things like that increases the rate of which they kind of I guess spawn for you, not spawn, but I guess show up for you. But it seems from my testing that it seems maybe that it speeds it up a little bit, but it's not significant enough to be extremely noticeable. Now if anyone has solid concrete information, you can let us know in the comments, but it seems just play the game and you're going to unlock them naturally, right? So as time goes on, you're going to see it pop up on the right side of your screen. You're going to open it up, and when you open it up, you're going to have the ability to choose between two Augments, right? So it's going to give you two random Augments to choose from. And again, we're gonna go through the whole list of what all the different Augments that are in the game as of right now at launch. But for now, let's just say that it could be whatever perks that they are, right? Or Augments rather. Now you choose whatever one you want, but if you don't want whatever's listed, you can actually re-roll. Now, the first time in any game, you can hold square if you're on a controller on PlayStation, or I guess X if you're on Xbox, or I guess it'd be Y if you're on Nintendo Switch, or whatever console you're on, whatever the button is, right? Whatever typically is the reload button, you can hold that button to re-roll the perks, and you get one free re-roll per match, per game. After that, if you want to re-roll either for the first perk, because you get up to 4 per game, by the way, if you want to re-roll any additional time, it's going to cost you 100 gold every single time. So you can re-roll as much as your heart is content, right? So anyways, that's how it's going to work. So basically, as the game progresses, if you last long enough, you're going to have, like I said, up to 4 slots that you can fill. So you can have up to 4 of these Augments, and these Augments can be very, very, very helpful in game. Again, we're going to talk about exactly what they are in just a second. So before we talk about the actual list and what they are and what they do, let's talk about how do you unlock them. And I know a lot of people probably want to know this, and they're hoping for kind of an easy answer, but from my testing, from my research, it seems like it's super RNG. So I'm just gonna tell you right off the bat, it's super RNG, it's super random for the most part. I've tried to do things like unlock challenges, or complete challenges rather, and see if that kind of helps. I've tried different things. I know that one thing that was interesting is that when I went into Team Rumble for the very first time, one of the ones that is the one to be able to redeploy your glider, that one unlocked for me the first time I went into Team Rumble. So maybe try a variety of different game modes and see if that helps. I don't know if it was just a coincidence on my part. I tried to do further testing and I couldn't force any of the other ones to unlock. There was one that you can get like a fishing rod, so I thought, hey, well, maybe if I go fishing a bunch that it'll unlock through that. But I had no luck with that either. So again, it seems just like play the game, do as many different things as you can, play different game modes, do different challenges, and hopefully that helps you unlock them. Again, it seems very kind of not solid concrete information on how you really unlock that. So that's the best I can give you. Just do a variety of different things, do different challenges, do different things in the game, play different game modes, and that would maybe hopefully help you guys out. All right, now we can move on to what exactly these things do. We're gonna go through the list. We're gonna go through exactly, you know, all the details. So if you guys are ready for that, let's go ahead and jump into that right now. So if you go to the menu of the main game, right, the main menu, you can actually go and open your new quests tab. And if you go over to Augments, you can see which ones you have unlocked. Now, at the time of recording this, I don't fully have all of them unlocked, but I do have a full list. So don't worry, I'm gonna give you guys a full list in a second here, but let's go through the ones that I do have unlocked first. So for example, we got this one, hold on, we have categories. So we have combat, we have game changer, we have mobility and scouting, we have looting. So there's 4 different categories. So for the first category, combat, I have the first one is called First Assault, and there's 22 augments, by the way, you can unlock in the game. I currently have 16 at the time of recording this, but like I said, I have a full list for you. I'll show you in a minute. Don't worry. So First Assault is, for example, the first bullet in the magazine of your assault rifle deals bonus damage. Then we have Pistol Amp. What that does is pistols have greatly increased magazine size. So again, you can see how these can already greatly help you guys out. We have light finders, light fingers, not finders, which means weapons using light ammo reload faster. We have bow specialist, which means bows draw and reload faster. So you get an idea of what the combat stuff is. There's another one for the assault rifle that I really like, which is weapons using medium ammo have a chance not to consume ammo. And then of course we have stuff like, you know, game changer. For example, aerialist makes you give you the ability to redeploy your glider at any point, right? So that's pretty huge as well. That's super helpful. You can just jump off whatever ledge, not have to worry about fall damage. Then we have mobility and scouting. So, you know, more parkour. Your energy regenerates briefly after mantling or hurdling. You can have balloons that you gain over time, which helps you kind of like glide. It's I guess you could say like low gravity in a way. Tricked out, which, you know, entering a car or truck applies chonkers and a cow catcher to it, which can be super useful. So any car you enter after unlocking this augment within a match is going to have that. And then stuff like, you know, looting. So Splashmatic means you have a greater chance to find chug splashes in every container you open. So I'm going to give you guys a full list on screen, but I do want to say really quick before I do, if you're wondering, when you're in a game, and let's say like you have the augments pop up and you choose whatever one, right? So let's say for the first one you choose rifle recycle, right? Once that match ends, the next match you're going to have no augments you know, in your slots, right? Whatever ones you've unlocked, you know, so that you're going to see them in this section, this category, but they're not going to be like per game, right? So once you've equipped your 4 slots within one match, the next match, those 4 slots reset. I just wanted to make that clear because I'm sure some people are going to be wondering. Anyways, I'm going to throw up the full list up on screen. We're going to go through it. I'm going to read it for you guys. So in alphabetical order, we're going to go aerialist, which grants your glider redeploy for the rest of the match. Bloodhound, which means enemies hit by your marksman rifle or bow shots are marked for a brief duration. Bow specialist, which means bows draw and reload faster, and you regenerate arrows over time. Bush warrior, you regenerate health and partial shields while inside large foliage, which is super crazy. So you can just camp in a bush and you regenerate health and partial shields. Super crazy. Chug gunner, which basically is receive a chug cannon. Demolition munitions, which is really cool because if you have like a rocket launcher or something, objects you destroy have a chance to drop explosives, which include, you know, ammo for your rocket launcher and like grenades, things like that. But it excludes player built structures. So any kind of builds, if you're playing, you know, the normal builds mode, it's not going to count that. First assault, the first bullet in the magazine of your assault rifle deals bonus damage. So that could be very useful, especially with the first hit accuracy. Forecast, you can always see the next storm cycle. So again, that gives you a little bit of an edge. Jelly angler, receive a fishing rod. You can use it to fish anywhere, but you can only fish up jellyfish. That's very interesting. Light fingers makes your weapons using light ammo reload faster. Mechanical archer gives your mechanical explosive bow and mechanical shockwave bow. More parkour, your energy regenerates briefly after mantling or hurdling. Party time, gain balloons over time. Pistol amp, pistols have a greatly increased magazine size, Rifle recycle, weapons using medium ammo have a chance not to consume ammo. Rushing reload, sprinting will reload your equipped shotgun. Soaring sprints, while sprinting you'll be able to jump much higher and jump with lower gravity. Splash medic, you have the chance to find chug splash in every container you open. Storm mark, when the storm changes, ping the area to
highlight nearby enemies for a short duration. And in supercharged, your vehicles won't consume fuel and you'll have increased, they'll have increased health. Not you, but the cars, the vehicles. Tactical Armory grants a rare tactical AR and a combat shotgun. And finally, Tricked Out, entering a car or truck applies chonkers and a cow catcher to it. So that's all 22 augments that are currently in the game, like I said, as of launch. Okay, keep that in mind. We're talking about as of launch of Chapter 4 Season 1. There's probably going to be more that gets added later on, either in the season or next seasons. But as of right now, those are all the 22 that you can currently have. So I hope you found this video useful. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned a little bit more about what augments are in Fortnite Chapter 4. If you guys did enjoy this one, be sure to share it with your friends so more people can understand what the augments are all about. If you have any questions, you can leave them down in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. Like I said, there's some stuff that's just RNG about this, but I hope that this clarified as much as possible for you guys. Anyways, I'll see you guys soon. Another one. Until then, my friends, game on, and thanks for watching.